So I'm not a doctor, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm not an auto mechanic. I'm not an expert in nearly anything, really. But I can read. And if you can read, you can learn anything. And if you apply yourself for a little bit of time, you can take your ability to read and you can learn about critical thinking skills. You can learn how to use logic, about logical fallacies, about the proper way to reason. You can learn all types of things. And you can take that information and begin to learn other things. And eventually you can come to a place where you actually have the ability to make decisions based on real truth. You can be assured that your decisions have some foundation in reality, that you've reasoned them out, that you've thought for yourself. One of the greatest things that we can do as individuals is we can learn how to think instead of what to think. Because if you don't have the ability to know, if you don't have the ability to know how to think, then you have to rely on the experts to tell you what to think. Then you're not making decisions at all. You're simply following along with what someone else has already told you. But if you can learn how to think, then you can make your own decisions. And that's a truly liberating thing. You are free to make your own decisions based on what you've read, what you've reasoned out, what you've thought through. You've gone through the process. Now look, that's not always easy. It takes time. It takes effort. You want to read a scientific research paper? It's not easy, especially the first few times you do it. But you can do it. If you can read, you can learn to do those things. And my assumption is most of you watching this can read, which means you can learn those things. And you can have the liberty and the responsibility to make your own decisions. But that is a great thing. And that's what we ought to do. And then we can share that with people around us. And we can truly make a difference, not just in our lives, but in the lives of our loved ones, of our communities, of our friends. That's what we do. It's what we ought to do. And I hope we do it.